And I'm letting everybody know that if this and his little pet don't apologize to me by noon, I'm exposing everything because him and his little pet been trolling me for the past 4 months, leaving explicit voice notes, voicemails on my phone, telling me to shut the up, disrespecting me. So if him and his pet don't apologize to me by noon, I'm exposing my so bad. And I know y'all don't want to hear it, but I don't give a because you want to know why? I've been letting troll me for a long time. I really want to tell y'all about this suicide. I really want to let y'all know the bitchness that he did a couple of days ago. Every single time that I find like peace, first of all, the way this man ruined my Valentine's Day, you know what? I'ma say it soon. I'ma say it soon, but I'ma let a nigga try me. I'ma collect all my evidence, so when I come here, I'ma show y'all the type of pussy I thank you for my kids though. All 3 of them. I don't regret none of them. But I regret you. I don't regret my kids. You're a good daddy. You alright. I don't regret them. Not none of them. Not none of them. But you. I regret you. I'm too good for you. I've always been too good for you. You know I'm too good for you.
The situation between Cardi B and Offset just took a serious and disturbing turn. Cardi claims that Offset has been sending her alarming messages, suggesting he might harm himself and even making threats against her. This has gone way beyond drama. It's now deeply concerning. And it gets messier. Cardi went off on Offset's alleged new girl, Melanie Jada. Yep, that Melanie, the one who's been out here flexing online, posting videos from Cardi's own house just to taunt her. That's a whole new level of petty, but it doesn't stop there. Cardi said Offset went as far as contacting a man she's been seeing, sending him nasty messages and even videos of Cardi and Offset together. Like, what? That's some next level sabotage. For context, just recently, Cardi was spotted pulling up to a hotel in Miami with NFL star Stefon Diggs from the Houston Texans. So yeah, things have clearly moved on. According to Cardi, Offset and his so-called pet have been leaving her explicit voice notes whenever she travels. She says they're trying to tear down her confidence and mess with her mental peace every single time she leaves town. But here's the real kicker. Cardi believes Offset is teaming up with gossip blogs to plant fake stories about her. She's demanding a full-blown apology from Offset, the blogger in question, and his girlfriend too. She made it very clear this is her life and she's gonna speak on it however she wants. And if they don't say sorry, she's threatening to blow the whole thing wide open. But not everyone's buying it. Some folks online are calling Cardi a pathological liar and say she might be making it all up. Either way, this situation is spiraling fast. The drama between Cardi B and Offset just took a dark turn, like seriously dark. Cardi says Offset has been sending her disturbing messages, talking about harming himself and threatening her safety too. This isn't just messy anymore. This is getting real dangerous. And the mess doesn't stop there. Cardi confronted Offset's alleged new girl, Melanie Jada. Yup, that's the same Melanie who's been posting clips from inside Cardi's own house just to get under her skin. The nerve is wild. But it gets worse. Cardi claims Offset reached out to a guy she's been seeing, blasting him with disrespectful messages and even sending videos of Cardi and Offset from back in the day. That's wild behavior. Just for reference, Cardi was recently seen arriving at a Miami hotel with Houston Texans wide receiver Stefon Diggs, so she's clearly moving forward. Cardi also says that whenever she leaves town, Offset and what she called his pet hit her phone with explicit voice memos, trying to break her down and mess with her confidence. Like clockwork. And get this, Cardi believes Offset is working with gossip blogs to push fake stories about her. She's calling them out and demanding an apology from Offset, the blogger involved, and the blogger's girlfriend. She's not backing down either. Cardi said this is her personal life and she'll talk about it however she pleases. And if she doesn't get that apology, she's ready to expose everything. But now the internet's split. Some folks are saying Cardi's a pathological liar and might be fabricating the whole thing. Either way, this drama just keeps getting deeper. This whole situation, straight up chaos. The last time things blew up between Cardi B and Offset, Cardi jumped on X and unleashed her raw feelings about him. She told her followers she wished nothing good for him. Zero. She even said she's never hated anyone more in her life and basically begged the girls who still want Offset to go ahead and take him. Like, she was done. But when someone tried to check her, telling her to stop bad-mouthing the father of her kids, Cardi fired right back. She didn't hold back at all, calling Offset a narcissist and sticking by everything she said. And even though she made it clear she didn't want him to lose his life, she straight up said she wouldn't care if he got seriously hurt, like getting hit by a truck or something. That's wild. Then boom, just a couple days later, Offset jumped on her live. He accused Cardi of messing around with someone else while she was pregnant with their third child. And instead of denying it or brushing it off, Cardi hit back on X with one word. And that one little word had everybody confused. But a lot of folks thought it sounded like Cardi was actually confirming it. Offset didn't let it go either. He kept the heat on by posting a pic of rapper Future, basically suggesting Cardi was out here living like a female version of him, Playboy vibes and all. Then Cardi came back swinging again, telling Offset straight up, "I'm too much woman for you. I'm too much of a boss for you. I've always been too good for you." Yeah, this whole thing is spiraling with no breaks in sight. Cardi didn't hold back when she said, "I don't make you feel like you that ninja in this home. I make you look good." She admitted she's grateful for her 3 kids with Offset and even gave him some credit as a dad. But when it comes to their relationship, she fully regrets ever being with him. She also exposed how Offset's been trying to manipulate her behind the scenes, throwing gifts her way and dropping threats, thinking that would stop her from moving on. But Cardi made it clear she's not falling for it. During that same live, Cardi clowned Offset for running around with women like Melanie, saying he's only doing that to feed his ego and cope with the fact that he lost her. And she didn't stop at words. She dropped some of their personal texts too. Those messages showed Offset trying to get back in her life, even though he was out here acting foul. But Offset tried to flip the script and shame Cardi. In a now deleted tweet, he accused her of sleeping around and lying to her fans. He wrote, "Nobody win when the fam fight. Stop capping to these people to make yourself look like the HOE. It ain't the look. You a fire woman. Good music, but you focus on D and trying to make me look bad. Focus, bruh. This issue's whack from both of us, honestly. Drop the album and go up." Cardi wasn't having it. She clapped back hard, saying, "So dating because I'm single means I'm just worried about D? You sound like a dummy trying to be fake nice. After you did what you wanted from the beginning, trying to push a narrative to these people. Congratulations. Sign the papers today." Whew, this ain't just drama. It's full-blown war. Offset didn't stay quiet. He clapped back by asking for split custody of their 3 kids and tried to throw shade by calling Cardi single and miserable. Cardi wasn't having none of that. She fired back saying, "You thought God wasn't gonna be on my side? Just cause, in your words, I got 3 kids and I'm in my 30s. I'm supposed to be miserable? I don't even bother the girls you mess with. But every time I talk to a guy, you in his DMs talking trash about me. Let's not, child." Woo. And it's only gotten messier since. Nothing's cooled off. If anything, this whole situation's been getting worse by the day. Offset's new girl, Melanie Jada, is still getting under Cardi's skin. Y'all remember when Offset was out in Dubai at the top of the year? Melanie was right there with him at Blue Oasis nightclub, vibing by his side during his performance. Then on New Year's Eve, Offset was caught in videos kissing Melanie by the side of the stage, and if that wasn't enough, they were seen shopping it up at Chanel like they were on a honeymoon. Word is, they dropped around $100,000 on designer goods that night. They were all over the place together, and insiders said Offset was really feeling her vibe, her style, her energy. It wasn't some deep love thing at the time, but he clearly liked being around her. Now fast forward to Cardi's latest rant, and Melanie's name popped all the way back up. Cardi says Melanie has been right there in the middle of all the mess, allegedly sending her harassing messages and even staying at her house after Cardi straight up told her to leave in a voice recording. That's bold beyond bold. This triangle, it's turning into a full-on storm. Cardi says she's been going through a lot, and this time she's not staying quiet. According to her, Offset's furious because she allegedly sent his girlfriend messages where he was seen begging Cardi, talking about doing something drastic to himself and threatening her too. She said she's been getting non-stop hate from trolls, and people close to her are getting dragged into it. But now, she says it's her turn. The demon is inside me, and I gotta let it out. She's fed up. She also called out Offset for allegedly being tight with a bunch of bloggers who've been posting dirt on her. Cardi made it clear she would never do that to him. But now that the tables have turned, she warned that if he doesn't say sorry, she's ready to air everything out. Then she made a serious claim. Cardi says Offset hasn't just hurt her emotionally, but also targeted her friend. She accused him of sending people to physically jump her friend. That's not drama, that's dangerous. And it didn't stop there. Cardi said she confronted Offset's girlfriend and asked, "Why are you in my house?" And according to her, the girlfriend hit back with, "Why does it matter? You haven't lived here in 3 years." Cardi was heartbroken. She opened up about how it feels knowing her ex's girlfriend is living in the house she bought with her own money. So what did Melanie do next? She doubled down, posting videos and selfies from inside the house like it's hers now. Fans were stunned and angry. People have been calling Melanie flat out disrespectful and saying the only reason anyone's even checking for Offset like that is because he was married to Cardi B. This is turning into a straight up circus. Things got even crazier when people started digging up old receipts, screenshots from 2019 showing Melanie Jada praising Cardi B. Yep, 5 years ago, she was out here fangirling over Cardi, and now she's chilling in the house Cardi bought, wrapped up in this whole mess. Folks online didn't hold back, calling Melanie out for being hyped just to scoop up Cardi's leftovers. And then there's Offset. People are saying he's moving off pure ego right now. They think he's spiraling because Cardi didn't just move on, she upgraded. Word is the new guy is finer and has deeper pockets, and that's got Offset feeling some type of way. To make it worse, Offset's been replying to trolls and fans online, which is only making him look even more desperate. Like, bro, log off. And it's not just random fans he's beefing with either. He went off on comedian Jess Hilarious after she spoke on the drama during her interview on Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay podcast. Jess kept it real, saying, "Once Cardi started moving on, that man couldn't handle it. He gets mad when folks side with her, but we've all seen what he's been doing." Offset did not take that well. He fired back with a tweet threatening to expose her, writing, "Just stop mentioning me before I roast you for hating on another black woman." Phew. This whole thing is turning into a public meltdown. And look, if it's true that Offset really sent Cardi messages threatening to hurt himself or even her, that's way past petty drama. People are saying Cardi needs to stop trying to handle this on her own and start protecting herself, like getting serious security and maybe even a restraining order. Because if those threats are real, this isn't just messy, it's dangerous. Now, of course, not everyone's on Cardi's side. Some folks are saying she's doing way too much and questioning what exactly she wants the public to do with all this info. At this point, a lot of people are urging her to stop spilling everything online and instead get help from a therapist, a journal, a doctor, psychiatrist, lawyer, literally anyone but the internet. Then came more drama. Rumors started flying that Cardi was planning to send people to jump Melanie, just like what allegedly happened with one of Offset's past side chicks. But Cardi clapped back at that too. She admitted there was a situation, but said it wasn't men she sent. According to her, her co-defendants were all women. Still, that explanation didn't calm anyone down. Fans were like, wait a minute, didn't the court docs say there was a man involved too? And they were right. Public records show 2 other people were charged in that incident. One woman, Tijuana childless, and one man named Jeffrey Bush. So Cardi saying it was just women has people side-eyeing her hard right now. And now, with everything else going down, people are starting to question her whole story. Nobody knows what's real anymore. But what is clear? This whole thing is one massive mess. But now it's your turn. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Cardi's being real, or is this just way out of hand? Make sure you hit that like button and share this wild story with your crew. We've got even more tea coming, so stay tuned and we'll see you on the next one.